Very good morning, students. I, Asad Patel, welcome you to study from home. Today, I'm going to explain you all in the solar system, chapter number 1, classic social science and geography. Right? We already learned. I already explained you that what is solar system and what is solar system consists of. Right? So the solar system is made up of the sun, then 8 planets, moon, satellite, and other celestial bodies like asteroid and meteor. Right? So I need not to explain you more about that topic. And you also can see these planets are near. Some are far and some are near to the sun. Right? Planets, like we have 8 planets. Right? The moon, okay? The moon is a satellite of our Earth. Right? Now, as we we have only 2 topics left, right? And that is asteroid and meteoroids. Now, what are the asteroids and what are the meteoroids? Asteroids, apart from the stars, planet and satellite, there are numerous tiny bodies which also move around the sun. Okay, these bodies are called asteroids. They are found between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. Let me show you the picture. These are some small particles, okay? And this is belt, Mars and Jupiter. This is Jupiter, this is Mars. Between them, these asteroids are revolve or move around the sun. So each particle is called asteroid. The whole mixture of this particle is called asteroid belt. Right? Understood? So they found between Mars and Jupiter. Scientists are of the view that asteroids are part of the planet which exploded many years back. Okay, these are a part of the planet. Apart from that, let me tell you more information about asteroid. Okay, let me read about asteroid. Okay, so the asteroid are known as a minor planet or a planetoid. Okay, asteroid I call as a minor planet or planetoid. They are the rocky object of irregular shape and size. So like planet, asteroid has no proper shape and size. Right? That revolve around the sun, mostly between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. This has come to be called asteroid belt. As I told you, asteroid belt. This belt is about 250 million kilometer, about 250 kilometer to about 5 million kilometer away from the sun. Means 250 kilometer, okay, to 500 million kilometer about to the sun. So you can write down in your notebook, right? The distance between asteroid belt and sun. So that is 250 kilometer to 500 million kilometer, right? It's not only kilometer, but it is a million kilometer. 1 million is equal to 10 lakh. Okay? So you can imagine the distance. So the distance between asteroid belt and sun is 250 kilometer to 500 million kilometer. Okay? This belt has millions of asteroids, but only about 5,000 has been studied. 5000 asteroid study. Okay, scientists could study only 5000 asteroid, right? These minor planets may be as small as a house or as large as a mountain. Some scientists think that this asteroid may be a pieces of a planet that once existed there, but were torn apart millions of years ago. Means these are planetoid. These are, in other words, these asteroids are called planetoid. This is the size of about like a house or a big mountain. Okay. Why this is called planetoid? Just because of scientists assume that there may be a part of a destroyed planet. Once there was a planet, but it has been, it might be destroyed. Okay, with some accident. So this asteroid is a part of or remains of a planet, destroyed planet broken into a small piece and then turned into an asteroid. So that is a part of this planet, remain part of a planet. Now come to the meteoroids. Now what is meteoroids? Let me explain you. Okay, the small pieces of the rocks which move around the sun are called meteoroids. Asteroid is a far 500 million or 250 to 500 million kilometer far, but this meteoroids, rocks which move around the sun are called meteoroids. Sometimes these meteoroids come near the earth and tend to drop upon it. Okay, we can say during this process, due to the friction with air, they get heated up and burn. We all know that is, we have a layer of a blanket layer which is called atmosphere, and it is a friction with the air. Okay, just because of it is, come toward the earth in, very rapidly, in a very speed. So it has the friction between air and this meteoroids. Sometimes it gets heated up and burned, and only ashes remain. It causes a flash of light. Sometimes a matter, without being completely burned, fall on the earth and create a hollow. It is not necessary that each and every time this meteoroids burn and turn into acids, but sometimes it is, cause of flashlight, and sometimes meteoroids without being completely burned fall on the earth and create a hollows. Right? Do you see white board and band, like a white glowing path across the sky on a clear starry night? It is a cluster of million stars. This band is a Milky Way galaxy. Our solar system is a part of this galaxy. Okay, solar system is a very small. If you study Milky Way, okay, Milky Way, make an underline. Milky Way. Okay, this is the name of our solar system. Sorry, this is the name of our galaxy. Milky Way is the name of our galaxy, and our solar system is a part of Milky Way. Right? So our family, our solar family, is a small part of Milky Way. Milky Way is the name of our galaxy. In ancient India, it was imagined to be a river of a light flowing in the sky. Thus, it was named Akashganga. Right? A galaxy is a huge system of millions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. There are billions of such galaxies. Okay, there are not only single galaxy. there is not only single galaxy but n numbers of galaxies are there. So you can imagine how small our solar system is, this galaxy, right? And galaxies are different in size as well as in shape, right? It has not particular shape and size, but some galaxies might be huge, some are small. It has a different size and shape. Now let me show you size and shape of galaxy, right? So you would be understand. Okay, there is a problem in internet, so I cannot show the shape of galaxy, right? But it has a rounded shape. Milky Way, it means our galaxy is somehow look like this, and our solar system is somewhere here. Okay, so you can imagine how huge Milky Way and how huge other galaxies are there in universe. Okay, as I told you, you will learn interesting facts about the solar system, right? There are millions of such galaxies that makes universe. Okay, solar family is made up of sun, moon, 8 planets, asteroids and meteoroids. Galaxies are made up of these type of a small families, right? And universe is made up of galaxy. Okay, galaxies are made up of a small solar family. It is not everywhere solar family, but galaxies are made up of star, clouds of dust and gases. Okay, and there are galaxies which makes universe. Understood? It is difficult to imagine how big the universe is. Some scientists say that universe is endless. It has no end. Okay. How big the universe? We are not certain about its size, but we know that all of us, you and I, belong to this universe. Okay, we are not certain, we are not sure about the size. As I told you that scientists say that universe is endless. Okay, and there are n number of galaxies are there in universe. Understood? Now let me give you a further information. Some members of solar system make a brief but flashy appearance in the sky, in the night sky. You see them as a sudden streak of a light or a shooting star, right? Meteoroids is also a shooting star, right? So the shooting stars are actually meteoroids, which are a chunk of matter traveling through the space. So meteoroid does not revolve around the sun. You can find meteoroids around the sun, but it's not revolve. It's a wandering member of solar system. It has not proper direction, right? Like asteroid revolve around the sun in a proper or in a orbital path. But these meteoroids, we can say these are the wanderer of the solar system. That's why sometimes come to the or it travel toward the earth because it has no proper orbital path. Okay, it has not proper path. Those shooting stars are actually matters which are a chunk of matter traveling through the space. If a matter comes close to the earth, the gravity of the earth pulls it into the atmosphere, right? As I told you that is free wanderers. It has no, proper path. So sometimes what happen, it passes nearby Earth, and our gravitational force attract that object, that meteoroid toward itself. And what happened? It travel toward the Earth very quickly. And I told you that friction makes that asteroid ashes and powder, but it is not necessary that each and every time that meteoroids turn into ashes or powder, right? And create a ball. Friction with the air heats the meteoroids and make it glow. It falls through the atmosphere and it called color matter. Most of meteoroids burn up before reaching our surface. Sometimes small portion of a large meteoroid reach the Earth's surface. That impact that we produce created on the surface of the Earth. A well-known site is Barringer Center in Arizona states of US. It is about 1.2 kilometer wide and was created about 5,000 years ago. Okay, so a well-known site is a Barringer Center. Let me write the name. Okay, Barringer Center. Arizona, in US, United States. Okay, it's A, it's Q. Okay, Arizona, where this belt is about 2015 million kilometer. Sorry, where 1.2 kilometer wide. It is about 1.2 kilometer wide. Okay. I will show you photograph, but right now internet is not working. It is about 1.2 wide and was created about 5,000 years ago. So you can imagine how old this matter is. Okay. Now, last but not in least, even then I would like to explain this topic, right, for your further understanding. Okay, so let me just read about the content. Okay, the content I will. Now, what is the quantum? What is the comets? Comet is the mass of a rock and frozen fluid revolving in an orbit around the sun. Okay. In other words, we can say it is a snowball. As I told you, a comet is the mass of a rocks and frozen fluids revolving in an orbit around the sun. They are often described as a dirty snowball. A typical comet has wide elliptical orbit. Comets come from the outer region of the solar system. Okay, it is not a member of solar system, so don't consider this comet as a part of solar system. Okay, comets don't consider these comets as a part of solar system, right? Comets come from the outer region of the solar system, far near Pluto. Okay, so you can imagine how far these comets are. Each comet follows its own orbit around the sun. When the comet the sun, some of its frozen matter begin to evaporate into a gases. This gas is mixed with a dust particle, glow in the sunlight and develop a long tail. The Halley's Comet, which was the last seen in 1986, the most famous. It orbits the sun every 76 years. So after every 76 years, you are able to see this comets, right? After every 76 years. So it was the last seen in 1986. So you have to wait another year to see this comets, right? But I'll show you the photograph of this comets as well as meteoroids. I'll show the large meteoroids found in Arizona in US. Okay, so student, this is all for this chapter. Now let me read. Can you relate yourself with the universe now? You are on the Earth, and the Earth is part of the solar system. Our solar system is a part of a Milky Way, and the Milky Way is a part of the universe. Think about universe and the fact that it contains millions of such galaxies. How do you fit in picture? Okay, so this is diagram like Earth, solar system, Milky Way, and ultimate is universe. Okay, so this activity you are supposed to do at your home. Now let me quickly summarize this chapter Earth in the solar system. Like solar system is a family of sun, 8 planets, the satellite, natural satellite, and other bodies like asteroid, meteoroid. Okay, their sun is head of the family. Our solar system is a part of the galaxy. The name of that galaxy is Milky Way, right? Let me talk about asteroid. There are asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, these asteroids are different in size and shape. Meteoroids are the wonder member of solar system, right? We can say the shooting star. We also can say that shooting star is a meteoroid. So this is all about today's chapter. I will give you the PDF and we will discuss if possible, and we will discuss this question answer, and I will show some photographs and picture of this asteroid and meteoroids. Okay, student, this is all for today. Please keep your notes complete and try to read this chapter. Okay, and if you have any doubt or query, just let me know in a comment box, right? So this is all for today. I'll explain you more in my next class. Till then, thank you very much.